Let's say something happens, so I become jealous of something. So now I take my thought captive. My thought is jealousy. Which kingdom does jealousy come from? Yeah, kingdom of darkness. So now do I entertain jealousy? Usually if you're jealous, you also have self-pity. Oh, that should have been me. I should have been the one. I should have been the one that got that prize. So now we have, which kingdom does self-pity come from? So now we need to find out from God. We need to take those thoughts captive and make them obedient to love, joy, peace, patience, kindness. So we can ask the Lord, how come I'm feeling jealous? You know what? He might bring you back to a memory of when you were little. Maybe one of your brothers or sisters got their school fees paid for. But you never did. And you always started feeling jealous. You felt sorry for yourself? You felt like your parents did. And you were so jealous of them. That's where you have to go. You can ask God. You can ask God, what do you want me to know about that? You know, when you're a child, you think like a child. You don't have mature thinking. Maybe the Lord will show you. You know what happened in your family? This thing happened. It made it impossible for them to pay for your school fees. It wasn't because they didn't. It could be something completely different than that, but Jesus will speak truth. You actually can end up with compassion and feeling sorry and bad for what happened to your parents. And when you had hatred and unforgiveness before, because you know the truth, it will set you free to have compassion. And the jealousy, maybe you fail to see some ways that God has blessed you. Ask God, let me know what you want me to know. I want to share an example of this. I was ministering in a church in Nairobi. And they had me stay in someone's house. And
So these are my hosts now. They're church members.
Kakati no abanchaza bamuko babera mu kanisa muno.
And this is what the lady started to say.
Kakati mukanyini mu bino byatandika okwogera byamfutukangamu.
I just don't understand God.
Nayo bakatonda yakula atya sibitegeera.
I lost my job.
Omulimu gwanzi gwako.
I can't find another job.
Mukama lwaki tompa mulimu mulala?
And I'm an intercessor in the church.
Ate buli kaseera nze mbeera ku mavuivui.
I go to that church and I intercede and I do all these things for God.
Singa kanisa eno sinze nsaba singa yagwadde singa teri.
Webali.
Now, what do I do?
Kakati nze ekyatuukako kyeki.
This lady is gonna take care of me for the next few days.
Kakati no ngaze bino okubeera mu mikono gy'omukyala ey'emulugunya okutuuka awo ennaku ziwereko.
So I said, well,
ne mugamba akaki.
I took a risk, okay?
Ne ngamba embeera eno kantunde omwoyo.
I said, it sounds to me like there's something going on.
Mugamba naye maama w'abaana olabikanga waliwo ebitabudde obwongo bwo kiki.
So I said, can we pray?
Lwaki tojja ne tusabako?
So I prayed with her and I asked the Lord to show her.
Nensaba naye nsaba Katonda amubikkulire.
What we needed to pray about.
Lwaki bino byaliwo era kiki kye tuba tusabira?
She also was telling me.
Omukyala n'annetottolera.
You know, she said, I had a house girl.
N'agamba nze nalina omuntu eyanyambangako animira.
And I trained that house girl and she was just perfect.
Omuwala ono namugyamu amaalo gonna ebintu n'atandika okubikola bulungi.
I spent all this time training that house girl.
Nemala obudde bwange bwonna nga muyigiriza ebintu gye bikolebwamu.
And then somebody that lives across the street.
Kakati laba oli mukyala emivule wali ebasukka kkubo.
She has a business.
Yalinawo akaduuka.
She came over and offered my house girl a job.
Ngokumanya ajoka sebenza omuwala gwe najja ekyamutakasa ne mutendeka yeye n'amukwakulako n'amutwala.
Now I no longer have the house girl.
Kakati mbona abona sirina na nyambako ku mirimu waka.
And she was so angry.
Kati omukyala ono alina obusungu buyitirivu.
And she said that house girl goes to my church.
N'agamba kati omuwala oyo tusaba naye.
I can't look at her.
Kyagala nkukubako kyamuluba aliko olaba. Sinza na kumuliraana ne Mukama yebaze bwe tewali.
Now I'm going to tell you something.
Naye wuliriza.
What's going on in the present?
Kati ekiriwo kaakati.
It's not usually the issue.
Si ebeera ensonga.
Okay? It seems like it's the problem.
Kirabika ng'ekizibu.
But we asked Jesus to show her where this started.
Naye kaakati twakola tusaba Yesu amulage ebintu bino byavaawa byatandika bitya.
She says, I'm a little girl. She says, I remember I'm a little girl.
N'agamba nti nzitukira nga nkyafubuka.
And I'm living with my mother and my father.
Nga mbeera ne bakadde bange.
Now listen to the similarities.
Muwulirize nnyo ebintu bino wegeye bikwataganamu.
And a lady across the street
Era omukyala obusukka kkubo
came and stole my father from my
najja n'atutwalako kitaffe.
Do you see how similar it is?
Mulaba ebintu bino gye byagala okukwataganamu.
What's getting triggered in her is the pain of that.
Kati ekyamuli kimukosa bwe bulumi bwa kiri.
And she was so angry about losing her father.
Kati n'abeera nga yalina ekiruyi kubanga omukyala yajja n'abba taata waabwe ku maama we.
Her school fees weren't paid for.
School fees okusoma byakomaawo.
Her life was hardened.
Obulamu bwe ne butobonkana.
So then I realized that when something like that happens, the enemy causes you to see all the darkness and all the bad things.
Kakati ebintu bw'ebyo bibaawo omulabe akuziba amaaso n'obeera ng'olaba nzikiza oba olaba bibi byokka.
So you become blinded from seeing other things.
Omulabe akuziba amaaso n'oba nga gwe tolinayo kirala ky'olaba okuggyako bibi nzikiza.
So I asked the Lord, I said, would you show her
Nensaba Mukama nkwegayiridde muzibula amaaso.
Some of the things that she didn't see.
Alabe ebintu byabadde talaba.
You know, because God is her father.
Kubanga Katonda ye taata.
God's her true father.
Ye kitaffe ddala ddala.
And then she began to have memories.
Era n'atandika okujjukira.
How God had provided things for her.
Omwala n'atandika okujjukira wadde naye saasoma naye nayambala nanyirira.
And you know, she was feeling before, now and before, she was feeling like everybody in the neighborhood was laughing at her. Laughing at her.
Okay. Omwala oyo yali awo nga buli wabeera agamba abantu ng'awuliranga ku kyalo kyonna we yayitanga nga kimusekerera.
She was feeling so much embarrassment and so much.
Ng'awulira muswavu yenna buli wayita wuyo omuwala gwe babbako taata we.
And so what the Lord showed her
is
that there was a neighbor. When this happened to her, there was a neighbor. It was a man. That man did not laugh at her. In fact, that man would ask her, do you need sanitary napkins?
Kakati omusajja ono waliwo embeera ono omuwala bwe yali avubuka n'ayingira mu kamuvubuka n'agenda mu nsonga omusajja n'amusanga bukobe owange nkuyambe nkugulireyo ku migaati gino.
Instead of laughing at her, he would go and get her sanitary napkins.
Kakati mu kifo ky'okumukuba olwali n'amugamba gwe omuwala omukulu tomanyi nnaku zo n'agenda wali kaduuka n'abamugulira emigaati egyo.
So now the truth is not everybody laughed at her.
Amazima gali nti si buli muntu ku kyalo nti yamusekerera ng'ayingidde mu.
And the truth is that God did provide for her.
Amazima gali nti wadde embeera yagiyingiramu nga tutalina busobozi naye Katonda yagabirira.
But she could not see the truth because of the lies.
Kati ebyo yali takyabiraba olw'obulimba bw'omulabe Setaani.
And because of the darkness.
N'olw'ekizikiza kyeyamutimba mu maaso.
So we continued to pray.
Kati ne tweyongera okusaba.
And she then began to want to forgive.
Kakati n'atandika okwagala okusonyiwa.
So she was able to forgive her father.
Taata n'amusonyiwa.
She was able to forgive her mother for certain things.
Maama n'amusonyiwa bwe yalabanga kanaaluzaala.
Even the lady that stole her father.
N'omukyalo oli nakyombekedde yali yamunyakulako kitaawe naye n'amusonyira.
Then we came up to the present situation.
Kaakati olwo ne tutuuka ku mbeera ey'okumubbako omuwala eyali amuyamba ku mirimu.
I said, how are you feeling about the problem now?
Ne mugamba kaakati owulira otya omuwala we baamukubyeko owulira otya kati.
She says, oh, I'm going to forgive that house girl.
N'agamba ye lwaki ono mukozi naye simwesonyiwa kamusonyiwe. N'omukyalo oyo naye kamusonyiireyo.
She got completely free.
N'asumululirwa ddala ddala ddala.
This was probably maybe 2010 or somewhere around there.
Oba oli awo yali mwaka 2010 oba ebirala.
And praise Jesus, she's my Facebook friend.
Bane omukyalo oyo okuva olwo ne wetuli.
So I've been
kutusaza mu kabu.
Actually, she even heard the Lord speak to her.
Mutuufu yawulira ne Mukama ng'ayogedde naye.
And I think he was speaking out of Isaiah 53.
Ndowooza ng'ayogera okuyita mu Isaaya 53.
He said, I'm hearing this voice.
Ng'agamba mpulira eddoboozi lino.
He says, I was despised.
Nga ligamba nti nanyombebwa.
And it was the Lord speaking to her.
Nga Mukama yali ayogera.
And I recognized it
Ne
in
mmanya
Isaiah.
nti nze mu Isaaya.
And